falling asleep, player.
Well, I just don't want it to turn into the shit show we had
The shit show.
with Portal Pros.
Oh, he hit me up to do another podcast.
Yeah, hopefully you do it via telephone, not in person.
Well, I really should learn how to do like record the stinking.
What are they? Oh, shit.
Skype, FaceTime,
yeah,
Skype,
whatever.
Skype.
I thought it starts with a
Zoom.
Zoom. There
Zoomer.
you go. Zoom. Anyways.
Oh, there she goes. She heard it.
Yeah. She's over here nestling up to me.
She heard it.
She can smell turbine.
All right, dude.
Dude, so I was just thinking about it. We've done a shitload of wheeling, dude. We did Tundras to Sedona this year. We've been a lot. So, all right. Anyways, back to where we were. So we planned the trip. Everybody knows about it.
Didn't we do Joshua Tree this year too?
February we did our guys trip,
Zoe,
which has turned into
baby girl. You gotta go lay down.
She's fine. Whatever.
She starts. We're good.
She's right here.
I know.
She's hanging out.
Hey, Turbo Diesel. Next time, bring Turbo Diesel.
I will.
We'll put him in the mud in the back.
Okay.
And then we'll just hose him down before.
Yeah, that's what I want is a wet dog in my truck.
We did do a lot of wheeling. We did February. We did the guys trip.
Right.
And then we did Cinders.
We've done Cinders twice. We've done Trail 41 twice.
We did try and
3 times. We've done Trail 40. No, twice.
Well, you and I did it once together.
And then we ran it backwards with Mark. And my son brought his Bronco. Yeah, and Zach.
But we ran it with the group during the day going the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done a ton. Tundras to Sedona.
Yeah. Well, we went to Cinders that day, didn't we? Was that the day we
went? That's the third trip to the Cinders.
Yeah. And that's also that because I really enjoy we went to Edge of the World.
Yep.
Which is essentially the rim.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done a ton of wheeling.
But I mean, we did that the same day, or was that the next day?
That was, no, because we were camping on the rim. You came up that morning. We went and did the Cinders. We went and explored because I'd never been to the edge of the world. Yeah. And that's where Zach jumped across and goes, oh, the ladder's missing.
Yeah.
So we did that. Dude, there's been a lot of miles put on this year. So,
a ton.
And your RT1s are wearing like iron.
Well, they've only been on since
March.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have them on. We did our guys trip.
The night run. When we did the night run, I had them that trip.
Right.
That was the first real.
I didn't switch wheel brand. Well, Drop Stars, which is a division of TIS. I switched those after our guys trip.
Yeah.
And then I was on the TT1s for Tundras to Sedona. And then I swapped to the RT1 from there on. That's right. But I mean, dude,
those Hercules tires.
Well, look at
the brand new RT1. Check out Hercules tires. Ride on our strength. Hercules tires.
So, well, you got to see both. The TT1, the mud. Ben put a set on before we left.
Well, yeah,
So he had new ones, and mine were almost worn out.
Yeah, that's right.
You want to see some crazy?
I really like those tires. By the way.
So here's the thing. My original set of TT1s.
Matter of fact, I should just be, I should just go for the old
Hercules tires.
Team TIS.
So,
well, I got a big old fat head.
That's fine. So my original set of TT1s I took off at 66,000 miles. And a buddy of ours who's in the Sequoia group, his name is Kyle, put him on his Sequoia and put another 25, 30. They came in today.
Oh.
0 flats in 100,000 miles. So there's the proof.
100,000.
0 flats, 0 issues, no chunking, no nothing. We put him into the RT1s today.
Hercules tires.
So, dude, it's a phenomenal tire.
Yeah.
I like the brand, don't like the brand. I don't give a shit. Mark came in today. We put 2 more tires on the Super Duty because he's leaving for Santa Hollow next Friday.
I saw those. Those were
He had racing slicks.
But he puts fucking.
Well,
and he's pulling the fucking
right. So he's
pulling the luxury XCV behind that thing, dude.
Well, I talked to him last night, and he's like, "I'll come in next week." I said, "Cool." This morning he sends me a message. I'm on my way. I'm like, "Cool, I've got him here." So he's running the Hercules on the trailer and the truck.
Oh, that's right.
And I bet you if they had them in 40s, they'd be on Lexi.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's I don't care what brand you buy, whatever.
Yeah, but those tires are the
If you want a screw discount, let me know. I'll give you a homie hookup. So
All right, man.
we plan our trip. Everybody gets the time off, and we started off on we met up Friday morning. Yeah, me, you, and Brandon met up at I-17
Yep.
and Carefree.
Yep.
And took off, and
So this is the story of this year's trip.
right,
This was my first time. So
this was to the Sequoias to the Canyon.
Yep. This is after the Sedona trip.
Yep, this is all after. So we start heading up, and I know Ben wasn't going to come up till Saturday. Zach was trying, but got swamped, so he wasn't coming till Saturday. Steven wasn't coming till Saturday. I know Josh and Kenny were heading up. We were headed up. Riley and Connor were headed up.
I was glad though that it was just us three going up.
It was.
See,
fun.
I like the small group.
Right.
3, 4, like I said, maybe 5, maybe.
It's just like when we did our guys trip. It was the 4 of us. JV joined us.
Yeah.
That was the right amount.
Yeah, and then Mike.
Well, yeah, but Mike met us at
No, it was
But that was the perfect
yeah.
amount.
The 4-man trip was really good.
Yeah.
Right. I love the 4-man, and it was always 3. Me, JV, and Lance were always the 3 who were down to just go. Like, dude, next week, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Joshua Tree, let's fucking go.
Well, I want to go back.
Yeah.
I even if we go back, I still want to go back and do. I'll do that same trail run again. We did. That was a blast.
So the next time we go, we're gonna do another. There's another really fun trail to come down.
Whatever way, I don't care.
Yeah.
It was a blast.
But I also
Ben
think,
just wants to go back and fuck around on the sand dunes. That's like his thing. He's like, I just want to go out to the sand dunes.
yeah, it's great.
I'm like, we got
so
a
much fun.
wheel to get there. That's the adventure.
It's so much fun, though.
Dude, that was 718 miles we did.
Well, I've been several times to Superstition, where we're just there the whole weekend, and it's the best.
Well, that's the thing.
You know what I mean? Get there, but see, I always take Friday and Monday off. Fuck
Right.
it, right? And so when I get there Friday afternoon. No one's there.
What I want to do is leave Thursday night.
And then, but I'm just saying, when you spend 3 days in the dunes, it's great.
Oh, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Ben wants to do a trip there again.
Yes.
And I think what we do is we leave a Thursday night because it's
Yes.
only 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it's close.
Blaze there. We'll stop and get dinner in Yuma or something, and then we go set up camp, whatever. Get up the next morning, wheel.
I would
Friday,
always-
Saturday, Sunday, drive home Monday.
I would always forget the time difference.
Oh, they're an hour behind us, bro.
And so I would go meet Lance and JV.
Oh.
Like, we're gonna go to Joshua Tree, dude. And I forget, and it's an hour now. I got a whole extra hour and a half to kill because I'm always early anyway.
So you go screw around by yourself.
No, yeah. But this one day I was in Palm Springs, right? And I was living here,
Right.
And I was in Palm Springs, gonna meet them, and we're gonna go into J Tree. And anyway, it was a sativa spectrum. I was like, dude, hey, one of you guys dudes go to the dispensary and get me a fucking thing. You know what I mean? Or I said, any of you guys got your medical card? And JV's like, dude, it's fucking legal. Just walk in. And I was like, seriously?
When
and
did that happen?
And he was like, and I was like, he goes, yeah. And I go, when the fuck did that happen? He goes, motherfucker, it was in 2016. You were still living here at the time. You didn't know that? And I was like, no.
You're like, but I got the medical
And he-
card, so I got better stuff.
And he was like, yeah, just go in. And so I went into the dispensary for the first time, and I remember feeling weird. Like, I felt like I was doing something wrong, bro. It was like, you got to show your ID. And I was like, great, now my name's on a fucking list.
Right.
Not that it's not already, but I was like, great, here we
cares?
go. And, you walk in and you walk out, and I'm walking out with a bag of weed, dude. Like, I got, they had two, like, I spent some coin. Like,
I'm sure you did.
like,
Gotta get that California gas tax.
yeah, and they got me on that, and they got me on those 2-for-1s. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know, what do you got? He's like, do you want flour? Or do you want like pre-rolls? And I was like, well, I think I'll do some pre-rolls. You got joints that are already rolled up? Yes, we do. They're in like 10 packs. I don't know.
And your pre-rolls.
Dude, they're the best, especially when you're going camping. Like,
Well, so that brings us back to our trip. So we meet up. We're like, let's go. And I'm thinking 17 to the 40 and then up. And then you radioed. You're like, bro, we got to hit the dispensary and flag. And I'm like, okay. So
first of all, well, not first of all. Third of all, me going up the stinking hill again.
yeah, well, so Brandon has not witnessed your truck going up.
And Brandon, fucking Brandon, you need to work on this player, right? You should back off of daddy's ass a little bit. You don't need to be right following daddy. Just like, you know what I mean?
It's
like,
kind of like a hemorrhoid, dude.
It's
there.
It's like,
Even in the dirt.
I know, dude.
Well,
It's all right. It's all good. We pick on Brandon. We love Brandon.
Oh, Brandon's, I love him to death. I give him shit all day long.
He'll be a better man. You'll be a better man for us
Well,
giving you shit, dude.
He doesn't have a dad, so I'm going to abuse him like he does.
I know you're.
His dad left for tortillas and milk and never came home.
Hey, if you want an abusive dad, I'll adopt you. I'm just letting you know what it's going to be. You know what I mean? This is what it's going to be.
It's going to be hands and fists.
It's going to be, you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
He's got a good kid. Both of his boys are.
No, he's awesome.
His
dude.
family's great. His wife's great. I will tell you this though, that planning this, he doesn't include his wife, right? He's like, oh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do this. I texted her. She didn't respond, so I called her. I said, hey, this trip we're doing, you fucking need to bring both boys
and bring them
and yourself.
Yeah.
He has built this rig that is a 95% clone of mine.
Yeah, it's a family rig.
She freaks out off-road on some of the stuff we do, and that's
right.
fine.
Yeah.
But I've also told... I've told Brandon, put her in the truck with me. I'll take her out.
I think, gotta let her drive it.
I think that too.
Let her drive it. Let her drive it. Take your time. Let her drive it. And once she drives it, then she'll go, oh.
Well, she has her own Sequoia now.
Yeah, well, yeah, I saw. Yeah.
So, they're tanks. And after her wreck, Brandon's looking at CRVs again. I said, dude, put her in a Sequoia.
Yeah.
The boys are safe.
Yeah.
We can find a decent one. Found a great deal in Casa Grande. Old man owned it. We screwed him out of it. But that's what we do.
Well, I was fired up. Anyway, I was fired up that the three of us, that I got to spend some time with Brandon driving. And
Brandon is a solid kid, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I said, I give him shit. I called his wife because I wanted her to go. I knew Steven was coming and bringing his boys. I knew that there was going to be other kids there. At the end of the day, I knew Ben was bringing his kids.
Yeah. Bring the kids, dude.
I'm just going to tell you this. If you have kids and they're young, take them fucking wheeling.
Yeah.
Take them with you.
Camping.
I'm just now doing it with my 22-year-old.
Yeah.
My 13-year-old, I think he likes it to a point, but he'd rather, lay in the back seat and be on his phone. Well, I'm fine with, but when we don't have self-service, he's there. He's there. He wants to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And Ben's son and him have become friends. We've done some family camping trips, and it's good for him. But
dude, did I fucking...
Yeah, you already put one in.
Did I?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm not driving.
So anyways, she's like telling Brandon, he gets home from work, and she's like, well, am I supposed to go? And he's like, well, yeah, you need to go. So she's like, well, I'm like, Brandon, if she don't show up, I said, I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah.
So we meet at the McDonald's.
Abusive dad. Jeez,
yeah. Well, of course, I'm driving from Maricopa.
More like a big brother. Let's go with big brother, dude. It's better. An abusive big brother, slightly abusive big brother.
But he still calls me daddy.
I'm just saying that a semi-abusive big brother is less.
But Ben abuses him like he basically we're just his stepdads. Ben talks shit to him. I talk shit to him.
I talk shit to him.
It's like that TV show My Three Dads, or that three dads and a grown ass man.
That's right.
Instead of three dads and a baby. So
yeah,
we get there, and of course I'm the last one there. Thought I'd be the first one. Brandon's at McDonald's. Figures.
Abusive fucking stepdads.
Yeah. So, anyways, we start going up the 17, and we get to the new flex lanes. And where's Brandon and I?
Later.
Up the mountain. And
I'm just going to turn off the radio, guys. I'll be along.
I knew that you would fall behind from our previous drives.
Because it's that very last stretch of the flex lanes is
that's the first time you've gone up.
No.
That hill loaded with us.
As loaded, because we went up it when we did the day trip to Senders.
Right, and it was but you had a bunch of Forerunners and another Tacoma.
I know, but you guys were all gone up the hill too.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. I didn't have the extra 100-pound, 200-pound.
Well, you had all your food and you had your cooler,
water, and
so
the water that I brought for the fire that we weren't allowed to have.
Correct. So we get up to the top of the hill, and
so
Brandon's radioing you the whole time we're going up.
Oh,
hey, Jason, you need a rope? You need a rope? And I'm like thinking in my head, And Jackie's in the passenger seat. We're laughing because I'm going, he already turned his radio off.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
already know what you do.
Yeah.
So then.
I was out of range anyway.
Right. So, well, I could still hear you for the most part. But we get up to the top of the hill, and I think you finally crested it. I think you turned the radio back on because then you're like, oh, no, we stopped at Cordis. Didn't we stop at Cordis Junction?
Oh, well, we always did to
Yeah,
gas
but we
up.
stopped again, and that's when you're like, hey, let's go to the dispensary. I need to go get some
Oh,
shit.
on the way up. Yeah.
I don't smoke.
Well, Cordis is the gas stop, right? Cordis
Yeah.
is yeah. That's at the split to
where you
Pres-
go to Prescott.
Yeah.
So,
Scott.
well, your plate over there says Prescott.
So I think so.
Squirrel.
I told you this. Yes, squirrel. So I told you this, right? Because so I'm from the state we won't speak of, right?
I'm just waiting for it to fall off. Then we got oceanfront
I know.
property.
That's so divisive, dude. We're part of the problem. Anyway, so I'm from California, and so the squirrel's gone, dude. I totally lost the squirrel, dude.
We're talking about the license plate.
Prescott. So when I moved here, I was like, everyone calls it Prescott. What the fuck, dude? It's Prescott.
It's Prescott.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a piece of shit Californian, and I'm just gonna say Prescott forever and ever and ever.
Please don't.
Prescott. And then all of a sudden, it became Prescott. I'm wondering if it was when I brought that home, and now it's
It might have been, but it is Prescott.
I got you.
So,
I know.
long story short, we get up there.
It's just me being my dick self. You know,
That's
that's
fine.
the dick. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm looking. You're telling me it's past the PetSmart, so I start putting it in maps.
Yeah.
And I look, and I'm like, well, fuck, it's past the turnoff for the 40.
Yes.
So while you realize that I timed you when I parked, right? How long it took you to catch up to us?
How long did it take?
15 minutes you were behind us.
Oh, yeah. 15 minutes.
So
wow.
you went and did your thing. Brandon and I were standing in the parking lot, and I opened up my phone, and I put it in the maps because I wanted to see, because there's another way to get there. So I put it in my maps, and it said that was actually 3 or 4.5 minutes longer to go the way that we did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've never driven that way. I've heard it's scenic as hell. It's the road that you take to go to Snowball. So it's 180, I think is what it's called.
Yes.
So you pull up, and you're like, hey, I got my stuff. Let's go. And I'm like, we're going to go a different route. We're going to go the back way.
Fucking A.
And I'm glad we did, because to paint the picture, it was overcast. I mean, people have seen the videos you've made.
Yeah.
And we're mobbing, right? And we're like, oh, shit, let's stop and get fuel. So we stopped at that gas station. And
very, very few people because it was Friday.
Right.
So it was really mellow. I mean, obviously we're kind of going through some of that small town. I
there
think
were
there's
some
school,
switchbacks, and there
yeah.
was a school, and
But still.
you got there's the big sledding area off to your left, which
That's
you need to take your daughter up to.
Oh, that's different
There's
than Snowball.
Yeah,
It's
so
the free
Snowball's on the
area.
right. Yeah, they have got a sledding area.
Yeah.
But then I think it's the Northern Arizona History
So
Museum.
I've never been up that road. I know
Yeah.
about Snowball.
We need to go
but
back.
I know about.
Yeah, we need to go
so
back
that's
up
out.
there and go explore to that.
Yep.
Because there is some killer camping on that road.
Off of
The offshoots.
around Snowball. Yeah.
So we made that stop, and we're dicking around the middle of the road for 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
The girls are videotaping us looking like idiots out in the road. So you got some killer pictures of the clouds were sitting at the mountain just right, and it was cool.
It was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Especially seeing as it's been 110 degrees for weeks.
right. But you got to remember, we weren't on a time constraint either.
Exactly.
We had no time constraints. We were
Exactly.
just like, fuck it, let's go.
Pull over and let's
We'll
take
get
some
there when we
pictures.
get there, because everybody knew where camp was.
Yep.
It wasn't like we had to go meet and then drive in.
That's
it was
right.
Get to camp, do whatever you want. So we moseyed down that road, and then we stopped at, I wanted to say it was Vale, the gas station where you got your hat. We
Oh
stopped
yeah,
at
that's
that
on
Chevron.
the way. Yeah, and I had
Yeah.
been there before the last time I went to the Grand
Okay.
Canyon. Yeah, and I hadn't been to the Grand Canyon
Right.
since I was like 10.
So there's a T in the road. You basically run into the 60
Yeah,
or the 64.
they got all those cool old cars out in front.
Yeah.
They had and I remember because one of them was a '57 Chevy,
Nice.
and that's my mom's favorite fucking car of all time. And I was
Those
like,
are
I
cool.
got to do a video as we drive by.
Right on.
Yeah. It's
So
that blue.
we went to the first gas station. They were closed.
Yeah.
It's noon.
So you want to know how much I paid for that hat, bro?
We got to show everybody the hat.
Dude, the hat's badass. Dude.
So you didn't have that hat, and then when we got to camp, I'm like, you fucking bought that at the gas station,
yeah, I
didn't you?
did at that spot.
Yeah. What was that? $45?
No, I mean maybe after tax. So there were the first one I saw was this kind of color, but it was like a
Gray?
cream.
Oh.
No, it was like a cream tan,
Like a desert tan.
almost like a desert tan, but this kind of light. You know what I mean? And I was like, ooh, that one's badass, and it was 42 bucks or
Right.
something like that. And I was like, damn, dude, and I actually picked it up. I was like, dude, put it on, look in the mirror. And then as I was like, damn it, dude, that's just,
Yeah, you're gay.
yeah. I was like, that's a stretch. And then as I was like kind of putting that one down, I saw the green one, and the green was like $10 cheaper. I don't know. It's
Go
like,
figure.
It was like $35. That one's like 45. I don't know. 42, 35. Anyway, still,
You're there.
it was
Just get
35
it.
fucking bucks.
Well,
It's decent hat. So far it's decent. I try not to wear it so it gets all sweaty because it'll.
yeah,
this
like
was
these
one-
ones have. This is the one I got
they
Thunder
all-
Sedona.
I mean, welcome to fucking Arizona, but
Well, it's cool because it's just subtle.
yeah, it was like $36 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So went to the first gas station. They were closed. It's like noon. The girl pulled up in that piece of shit S10.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's
she's
right.
got cases of water in the truck. I'm like, why wouldn't you put it in the bed? Then thinking,
See, why was that gas station closed to lead me down? Because if that gas station wasn't closed,
you wouldn't have gotten that hat.
and I wouldn't have seen the 57
No.
Chevy.
Right.
And I wouldn't have got the hat. I wouldn't have been in that same one that I went to before. Because
Right.
I remember the last time.
There's
dude,
reasons behind
and
that.
They got the huge geode.
Well, Zach and I had stopped in
They
there on
got
the way
that
back.
huge
and I
geode.
was like, this place is kind of cool. You
Yeah.
know, I wouldn't buy anything in
Yeah.
it.
Well, whatever.
Anyways.
They got that whole jewelry bank. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we're heading to
So
the.
we started driving towards the canyon
Yep.
and made our way to camp, which is literally 0.8 miles from the center of Tucson.
Yeah, where the McDonald's is and
Yeah.
the Big E's.
So we went in, drove in.
Tucson. Yeah.
Drove in, and we got to camp.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, shit, there's a fifth wheel here. Well, I'm like, opening day of archery hunt starting.
Oh, that's right.
So we drove further in and drove
To
down.
that spot that you had seen,
Yeah.
but folks were
And
there.
there was fucking elks laying in between those tents, don't you remember?
Yes. Yeah.
Just chilling.
got some
like,
shots.
Chilling.
Yeah, I got a video.
Ow. I freaking hit my elbow. So, anyways, turned around, went back kind of that middle spot, and I know we were trying to figure out if we were going to camp there or not, and I finally just said, fuck it, make camp.
Yeah.
So, made camp, and then Connor showed up with his brother and his other buddy Connor.
When so because I took a
You
solo.
left. Yeah,
I took
you
a
left.
solo run.
Yeah, that was Brandon and I were setting up our tents.
Yeah.
Normally my tent's on the roof. We ground tented it this time.
Yeah.
Just because I love the rooftop tent.
Squirrel. I'm actually thinking about doing that, dude. I'm thinking about
Okay.
cutting the.
Well,
I'm
you
thinking
and
about
I will
cu-
talk afterwards.
Well, I'm thinking about cutting more of that shit out of the back of the truck.
Well, you and I'll talk later because I think we're going to transition to the ground.
Yeah.
So I have
'Cause
that.
when I took
have
the-
that inspired tent.
When I took the kid, I
Yeah.
I threw the ground tent up and put the mattress that I use in the bed of the truck and put it in the tent, and
Yeah.
it was freaking rad.
So obviously I'm getting older
Yeah.
because the whole thing was we were taking the dog. So I'm like, he's not going to climb in the tent. I don't know if he's going to sleep in the Sequoia by himself.
Yeah.
If he does, he's going to freak out and whine all night. I'm not lifting this fucking 100-pound lab up and down out of the tent, and it's already cramped with Jackie and I in it.
Yeah.
And so we borrowed her brother's tent. He's got this freaking 14-person condo. And so Brandon started setting up camp. I started setting up Jackie. We were setting up camp, and you're
Yeah.
like, my camp's set up. Okay. You're like, I'm out of here. I'm going to take off. So you left and went to the airport.
Yep.
You figured out how to get there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got there.
Yeah. I pre-ran it. in other
Right.
words. Yeah. Yeah.
So, which is the same trail that Zach and I did
Yeah.
coming backwards.
Yes, I see
So,
that rocky, bumpy.
right.
Yeah.
And I forget. I'm trying to think. Where the hell did we go? Because you came back and then we took off because Josh and Kenny came back and we pulled back into camp.
Then we went on the night run. Didn't
Well,
we night run it?
but that was, yeah. But in between us getting there and you taking off, you came back because Riley or Connor and his brother showed up and somebody else. But we had a bigger group, and then Josh and Kenny were there. And then because we did the night run back to the airport because we're like, oh shit, it's 5:30, let's go. We'll catch the sunset, and that's where that big.
Yeah, but
Wait a second.
Or was that on Saturday?
Hang on. No, we went back Sunday because Ben and them were there. Let me look.
During the day.
Right, but we went. So that night shot.
No, because we went during the day with
So at night,
Connor and
Yes.
like a smaller group of us.
We
went.
did.
And then we went back again with the bigger group.
oh, I'm having a senior
And that was
moment
the afternoon evening run. Was Saturday. So did we go Friday night?
Oh no, Andrew showed up from California
On Friday night.
Friday night. He showed up because he had texted
Right,
me.
so-
He was
yeah,
at Needles as we were heading up.
Right.
That fool drove 14 hours from Pismo to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
At first, earlier in the week, because it was his birthday, he goes, I'm not going to make it. It's my birthday, blah, blah, blah. And then I get a message from him Thursday says, we're coming, me and my
Yeah,
daughter. I said, awesome. Please. I'm trying to look.
But
Dude, I'm oh, here, hang on. I have a video. So Brandon showed up. Because remember, I got that video of all you guys rolling in. So there's Brandon, Riley, Connor. Anyways, we went. Yeah, that was it.
was it
That was because we were there. That was at 5:00. And then Josh and Kenny, when we got back to camp, they were there. That's how that was. So it was,
were Josh and Kenny with us when we?
that was Sunday night or Saturday night.
No. When the event happened.
No, that was
Saturday.
that night. That was Friday. Because Saturday we went back and they weren't there. And
That's
Sunday,
right.
yes. So Friday it was
Okay, so Friday.
So Friday night was Connor.
And they weren't there when I went by myself.
Right. So it was Connor, Brandon, me, you, Connor's brother, and Andrew.
Yes.
It was just us. We went back at like 5:00 because we're like,
Yes.
fuck it, let's go, let's do that. That's right, because we came back and Josh and Kenny were there. So
After we came back. They
Right.
that's right. Okay, so Friday. It
So-
was Friday afternoon.
yeah, it was Friday afternoon we mobbed out there. And then, so while we're there, we all pull in, everybody's, checking it out. We were there for what, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
And you wanted to, go ahead.
Oh no. Well, on the way there is when you told the story about
So-
the place,
I had heard,
and I don't. On my side, I don't recall if you had said something about the history of that place to me prior to us driving. If you did, it was not. There wasn't a whole lot.
all I
said.
said was that there was historical things that have happened there.
here. Famous people.
Some very in the aviation
But
world.
then on the way, as we were driving in,
Andrew
you were telling
Andrew or somebody had asked.
you were doing the tour guide
Yeah,
thing on the
yeah.
radio. Yeah.
So the
Which I appreciate because I'll be doing that shit in Joshua Tree.
oh, I know. That's the point of it.
Exactly.
So if I learned a lot of history between when Zach and I went and there. I had heard rumors in their facts because I can, I've seen
yeah.
them.
Yeah, I looked them up too.
So 1925 it was built. It was known as a different name.
Right.
1927 the Depression hit. Apparently throughout this whole thing, there was another company that ended up buying the airport. That airport could have been what Sky Harbor is.
Right.
So in the meantime, the gentleman that started it worked for the Wright brothers.
That's right.
Okay.
He was that's right. It was
he worked for
associated
them.
with them.
Somehow he was associated with them.
Right.
So I have read this two ways, and I'm torn. I want to believe what I first was told, that the Wright brothers had flown in there, Charles Lindbergh had flown in there, and Amelia Earhart had flown in there.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia Earhart spent, I think, a week there because her plane needed repairs.
Yep. I read
Charles
that.
Lindbergh was, I think, on coming back or going from California doing something. The
Yep.
Wright brothers kind of flew in type of a thing to say, hey, you got an airport.
But I think from what I thought I read is that the Wright brothers, like you said too, they were involved in the
Well,
like the building of the airport. My man.
So
My man. He brought the receipts.
I did some research, and this is from
Hell yeah.
May.
Yeah, I looked it up a little bit because when I came home after the trip,
Right.
I wanted to kind of relook at the pictures that we had. So
educate yourself.
Yeah, yeah. So we're painting the picture
Right.
as we're driving in, right?
I'm telling you this stuff.
Alex is
Tour guiding.
I think Steven was with us too at that.
Stephen came up Saturday.
Oh, that's right.
This-
Okay, you're right. You're right.
When
you're right.
this
That's right.
event happened,
That's right.
so let me just say, if anybody saw the post, there was a picture of 4 horses.
We're gonna get there.
I know, but what I'm painting the picture for is to understand it, because we didn't figure that out till
Later. Yeah, but yeah.
So the airport was. Let's look here.
Bro, you need a highlighter, big dog.
I don't need shit. You fucking smart ass. I can hear you.
I'm sitting right here, dog.
Yeah. So the Grand Canyon's original airport was once welcome pilots Amelia Earhart, Charles Lindbergh, lies abandoned. Retired Army pilot Parker Van Zant and engineer Bill Russell Shaw, who had worked in aviation pioneers with the Wright brothers, opened the airfield in 1927 as Scenic Airways. If you go back and look at the pictures when they're far away, you can see Grand Canyon Airlines and you can see Scenic Airways, and you can see their original logo.
Yeah.
This one here, though, doesn't say that the Wright brothers came in, but I found, this is the only one, I found 2 other ones that said that they did. So either way, there's history there. It says, soon after it opened, the stock market crashed and sparked the Great Depression, forced them to sell the airfield. The new owners renamed the airfield with Grand Canyon Airlines. Says today the paint on the hangar is faded enough that both names. There is some really cool history about it. Just real quick, it said Charles Lindbergh landed there. Comedian Will Rogers flew out of there. Amelia Earhart spent several days of having her plane serviced by the airfield's mechanics.
Yep.
And we found nuts and bolts in the dirt and that kind of shit. Like, it was cool. Like to see the concrete that runs out where the doors would have been.
Yeah. And the doors are still hanging. They're
Part of one has fallen since Zach and I had been there.
Well, that's what you said about spending, because I want to spend the night there and I want to fucking put a mic.
It is so cool.
I want to put a mic out and have it record the sounds the thing makes.
Oh yeah. It's cool. So we're kind of lined up, and we took a walk around and everybody's kind of looking, and
don't forget that on the way. So in order to get there, kind of like what Alex has been talking about, in order to get there, you kind of got to drive around the back of the thing, right? So there are several miles of dirt road that are not
around it.
Yeah, that aren't a maintained gravel road. They're they're unmaintained. And so you got to go around the back. So as you go around the back, and that's the same way I went when I went earlier.
Correct.
So when I went earlier, I came around that corner. I actually have video of me zooming in from a distance on that same location. So as we're driving around the back, after Alex is telling us the history of the place, and he mentioned Amelia Earhart, the Wright brothers, Charles Lindbergh, who I could not remember who. So anyway, as we're driving around the back, we see these horses they're at the corner of the property where the airport is.
Right, but if you remember, those horses were mixed in with cows.
Were they?
There was 4 cows, or no, there was 10 cows and horses, but it was just weird. There were some cows mixed in.
Anyway, as we're driving by, and all of us are like, you guys see the horses there? And I recall, right, that there was the blonde horse, which I like, beautiful blonde, like
palomino colored, camel colored.
Yeah, and then there's the blue one, which I don't think I've ever seen.
It's almost like the color of the mics, but
exactly.
bluer.
Yeah.
But
the interesting is I didn't learn until more recently that's what you call like a gray horse is
it's
blue.
Yeah. But it's a gorgeous horse.
And
then you had the 2 brown ones.
I remember like having to slow down and stop to go, holy shit, look at those horses.
Yeah.
Holy.
But they were way the fuck out there.
Yeah, way in the corner, which is a mile from the airport, right? The other end of one of the runways.
Almost 2 miles.
Yeah. So anyway, we go driving in.
Yep.
All right. And now we're there and we're parked and we're checking this
screwing
place
around.
out.
We're screwing around.
Yeah. And I wanted to go take a picture.
Right.
right? Want to with my long lens with the freaking, get the whole thing
Yep.
and all the trucks. So in order to do this, we got to walk out into the
way out.
Not further guys, come
Yeah.
on. And me, I'm just out there in a
Well,
George.
you got some pictures of the fucking anthills are this tall,
Yeah, it's wild.
and there's holes and
It's
the
wild.
dogs are running around and kids and whatever. So you had gotten some cool pictures of the trucks and
The entire
and then you're like, let's do a group shot.
Yep.
So at that time, if you go back and look at the pictures, it's actually pretty funny. You need to
It tells
zoom in
the
on.
whole story. Yeah.
So we're standing there.
So I turned. No, I was actually. Yeah, I was
were at the
facing you
camera,
guys. Yeah, and
facing
you guys
us.
were coming in to do the group shot.
Everybody's there, and Brandon's fucking with his kids, and the picture of one of his kids, I'll have to show you, dude. The kid's hilarious. Looks like he's going to ham on himself. But like Andrew's wrestling with his daughter and the dog, and then Connor and his brother, and their buddy Connor.
And I
doing
got my
something.
back. I got my
Your
back
back's
turned to the
and I've got
runway.
I've got turbine at my feet, and at the same time, I look up and I pointed
Yep.
like this to you,
Yep.
and everybody, I said, "Look," and everybody looks,
And here
we're
come
like,
those
"Holy
horses."
shit!" Well, this is where it gets weird. So, the horses came in. There's 2 brown ones,
Yep.
then the camel one,
Yep.
then the gray one,
Yep.
and they came in on the runway.
Yep.
While we were standing there,
And then
you spun around.
I started taking pictures.
Right, you spun around and started getting those pictures.
Yep.
And then they all bunched together.
But first, because at first I thought they were going to keep coming towards us because they were
Right.
coming at us, and I'm looking through the camera and I'm looking
Right.
and I'm watching, and then they just kept coming. And for a second there, I was like, "Are they going to stop?" Like I was like, "Okay, wait a minute, maybe we should
that's
turn
what you
around."
were thinking?
Yeah, I was like, "Are they just going to keep coming in?"
Trample us?
I don't know, I
Right.
thought they were going to come let us know, "Hey, we're here today."
This is our spot.
Yeah, but they didn't, and you guys were no, just turn. And I was like, wait a minute, let me turn around, let me take
Right.
some pictures of these guys. Hold on. So I turn around and I point the camera in their
And you're just getting
direction.
them as they're coming in.
Yes, and they
The
all,
beautiful pictures, by the way.
but they all just sort of came
grouped
together,
together.
so that I could fit, and I didn't
Yeah.
really have to zoom. They just came into the shot, and I was able to get these really
Which you have
awesome pictures.
You have the pictures of, which
Yep,
are
and
just,
then right after that, they just turned around and they started to mosey.
they went
took
the
off.
same way they came in, they left.
They left.
Just as an airplane would.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah.
comes in
Oh,
one
yeah.
way, takes off.
Exactly.
Okay. So now let's get into a little bit further. So you and I and Brandon were standing.
So anyway, we go back to camp.
No. This is where it happened, because you were standing there and you were singing happy birthday to Andrew
Well, that was later. We
Into
were
the-
back at the
into the
yeah.
thing, and I have you doing the rush in and all that.
Yes.
So we get back to camp.
Duh. It was very nice to visit second best
Sputnik
country.
up in-
It's
yeah.
good. It's very nice here.
What did you drive?
I drive Toyota Tacoma. Every time I come here.
Short bed?
Well, second best country, but Japan make best car in world. Everybody knows. Even in Siberia, we know. We put portals on. Werewolf portals. You drive through Siberia with portals on Tacoma. Is Hilux actually diesel? America sucks. Second best. Only in the best country in the world we have Hilux.
Well, how come?
Everybody knows Hilux. Hilux is like Sputnik, like I said. You
Put it
guys
up
were
in space.
you guys were landing planes in the desert next to the canyon. We were flying in the moon.
Jesus Christ.
Is squirrel. What
yeah.
can I say?
Monkeys.
Duh.
So we get back to camp, and I think we were eating dinner. Yeah, because you were over at camp eating dinner with us, and
Yes.
somehow afterwards,
Because did you guys come up? Did you guys, who?
what?
Because you came up to me and you were like, hey, guess what, bro? You want to know what happened today? Like, how did that start? Or who?
With what?
With the idea of what had happened at
So
the.
no. So that was
You're saying that happened at the
at
airport?
camp. No, at camp that night. We're having dinner.
Yeah, later after.
And me, you, and Brandon were doing something retarded like normal. And I think like the boys were eating because they were at their side of the camp. And we started talking about energy and voices.
Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, we got to back up because I said that before we went.
That's right.
Oh, so before we went with the group,
That's right.
I was talking to you about something that I had heard on
Right.
on
and
a
you said that
podcast.
voices don't ever go away.
Well, sound.
sound.
right? And so, yeah, sound waves don't.
Turns into different energy that just
Well,
gets.
I mean, energy doesn't. It doesn't disappear. You create a wave into the air,
And it
that,
just goes.
yeah, it just bounces into a lower frequency, but it never disappears. It just resonates down to such a low frequency you can't technically hear it.
Right.
But all those reverberations, so any word you say in your house, those words are penetrated into the fabric of space and time.
Correct.
So when we go, I was like, so when we go there, let's listen, let's hear, let's
Right, that's what
you
it
know
was.
what I mean.
You
Now,
wanted
let's
to feel the history
Yeah, I
and
was like
hear it.
exactly, because literally that's real, right? So the sounds of Amelia Earhart
What
landing there.
Did you get a feeling when you drove up there?
Yeah, 100%,
I think everybody did.
100%.
So, and then with that event that happened,
So then, right. So then we drive and you tell the story about the
Right.
deal, and then the horses come in, and then we're back at camp, and that's
Yeah,
did
we're
you
having
had
dinner.
you had the moment, right? You were like,
Yeah.
dude, you know what you were saying earlier, bro, about
the energy,
about the vibrations,
yeah, the
bro."
vibrations.
Yeah.
So, Brandon's sitting down,
Yeah.
and I think you were standing there, yeah, because Saturday night we were making asses out of ourselves trying to get our phones to sync. So I anyways, so with the history and everything up
Yes.
there, it got me thinking. And I'm looking at those pictures. You brought your laptop over and we were looking at the pictures.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
That's when that started.
That's right.
And Brandon was like,
Because we're like, that's right. Because I was pretty fired up that they grouped right
Right.
together, and I actually went over there to look
And I
at them, and I
said-
was like, you guys got to see these
I
fucking
said, dude,
pictures,
they look
bro.
just how the pilots were dressed.
These are yes.
That's what started it.
And I was like, oh.
And you're like, no way. And I was like, yes. If you look, and you can Google this, if you look what the Wright brothers wore,
Yep.
you got to Google it and then tell them in color.
Yeah.
So Brandon does it.
Black and brown coat.
Right. It was the Wright brothers.
Yep.
And there's two of them.
Yep. And then we look at Charles Lindbergh. He
Charles
pulls
Lindbergh.
a picture, and he was. I remember the picture.
Camel color.
That tan colored aviator type jacket, right?
And then Amelia Earhart was dark gray or blue.
Blue, yeah, and her red hair.
So those four horses ran in.
Yep.
Those four horses ran out.
Yep.
And as the timeline shows, history.
Then we were all like, oh fuck yeah, dude, fuck yeah.
Because on top of that, I have heard, and being, whatever, if it's bullshit, it's bullshit. But this is what I believe is that horses, animals can come back. Their spirit can come back as an animal of some sort
Fucking A.
or something. Whether it's true or not, who knows?
Skinwalker shit, bro.
But, well,
that's demonic. I don't think it's demonic.
Well,
it was
but
way more angelic than that.
it was,
in my opinion.
but you got to think about it.
But that's my view.
The first two horses that came in were the brown
Well, that
ones.
was the thing that occurred to me was that looking at
You
the
look
pictures,
at your pictures and
yep,
how it laid. It
yep.
wasn't like
you know what the
you
Wright
took a
brothers
picture of the
came in
gray one.
first.
Yes.
And then then the crazy thing is so you can see that they're cruising in,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have a picture of Charles Lindbergh coming in, and then I have a picture where I look back at the two brown ones, and they're together watching Charles Lindbergh come in.
Right.
And then after that, you see
the three of them
Amelia
are standing there.
Earhart, which is the blue
Right.
horse, coming in.
And
right?
what were the other three doing?
All
Standing
three
there
of them were
watching.
standing there watching. And so what it occurred to us was that these horses were the spirit of the Wright brothers, Charles Lindbergh and Amelia Earhart. And the way they flew in on their horses, landed on the runway,
Hung out
came
and left.
from 2 miles away in the corner, wherever
Right.
well, they came to welcome us.
Correct.
Right?
Because they were at the gate.
They were at the gate and they're like, "Hey guys, what's up?" After you had
Right.
they were like, "Check it out." And then we pulled up, and then they came flying in, where they came to do a flyby.
Yeah.
Came and landed on the runway,
They hung out, got some pictures,
posed for the picture,
and then gone.
and then took off.
But you remember when they first took off, they were together, and then the gray one took off first. It went the opposite.
The opposite.
It was, people are going to think we're fucking crazy.
Nah. People love
But
this shit.
It was a surreal moment.
100%.
Like I felt it. I know you felt it. I know Brandon felt it. I know, it was weird.
Yep.
Just how everything laid out.
Yep.
Well, then, so we're on that trip talking about that, and Brandon's looking at his phone like, holy shit, dude, you're nuts. Like, how did you, again, I'm history because I told Brandon, I said, I was naming what they were wearing
Yeah.
before his
Yeah.
phone would load.
Yeah.
So it was a very cool experience.
Yeah.
So we go to bed that night, get up Saturday. We take off to the west. We ran a bunch of trails out there.
Well, that was another cool spot though too. Was
Yeah.
crossing the Grand Canyon Railroad. That
Right.
was super cool. Just a cool.
Do you want to tell everybody what you did?
No.
Come on, SD.
I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say can and will be used
Well, then I'm
against
just
me
going to
in
tell
court.
everybody.
Okay, tell them.
So Saturday we
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Blah 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 blah.
whatever.
Blah 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 blah.
So Saturday morning we
Blah,
get up.
blah, blah,
no,
blah,
no.
blah, blah, blah,
Hey,
blah. I
hey.
forgot the SD card. I forgot the SD card.
Now-
I forgot
now-
the fucking.
Now, granted, we had sat lined up, took pictures.
It took like an hour.
He radios to us. Keep going up the hill because you're in the fucking shot.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
It was a photo shoot.
It was.
It was a
Every
photo
truck
shoot.
got front,
Every
rear,
truck, yep.
lights on, lights
Yep.
off.
It was a fucking photo
Yeah.
shoot, and I forgot to put the fucking SD card in the camera.
Do you remember when you remembered that?
Well, it was later on at camp because
No. Oh, yeah, it was. Because I said to you, I want to see my pictures.
Yes, somebody. Yeah, it was like, let's see the pictures from today,
Yeah.
and I went to go fucking get the.
He comes back and he's like, sorry,
Dude, there's no SD card.
my SD card was still in the computer.
It fell out. So I think what happened was when I was looking at the horse pictures, I took the laptop back to the truck,
Right.
and I pulled the SD card out, but
Oh,
the
and just-
camera was, and I must have set it down, and then
Whichever.
squirrel, and then fucking because it wasn't in the computer either,
No.
and I was like, fuck, where is it? And I
Right.
found it fell down into the seat crack. It was down in the back seat, with all the shit floating around.
Anyways, that drive was awesome. We did some offshoot
Yeah.
to try to get closer to the canyon.
Yeah. So what's funny is I thought that I'm gonna call them the kids because they're the younger kids, Connor and the kids. I thought that they the kids. I thought that they knew that had happened
No.
because they were all messaging me after the
No.
trip.
Because
What happened to those pictures? Like I was like,
Did
fuck.
you tell them?
I did. I was like, hey, I forgot the
Yeah.
memory card. You guys didn't know that? And they were like, no. Or someone said, well, we thought it was for the nighhtime pictures because I got the nighttime pictures
Right. Well,
Yeah.
so during the day,
of the big group, but that was
right,
after.
but that was also, so originally we were going to do the airport again Saturday and then Sunday go do that run. But I
Yeah.
thought Ben wanted to see the airport. I know Steven did.
So that was Saturday night.
So
the
that's
second
why,
run.
I
Third.
switched and we did the day trip was to the west.
Yeah.
So we went up, you go through Tucson, and before you start to make the hill to head towards the Grand Canyon, there's a left-handed road. And we took that. It's 30 miles. It's an out and back because you actually end up at the Wallapai Indian community. Like
Yeah.
there's a gate. Unless you have permits, you can't get in there. So we spun around there. We hung out there, fucked around. And then I think Kenny said to me, if we go back the way that we originally came, because we took that loop, there's an offshoot off of it. And let's go see where that goes because it shows on Onyx.
Oh, that's right. But it got all blocked.
It was horrible.
And
Dude,
did the fucking school bus almost get stuck? Was the school bus in two-wheel drive? That dude had that fucking.
Eric?
That dude had the 10-foot bed on the. He had
extra
Yeah, he
long
had
bed?
the 32-footer.
This is a fucking Winnebago.
The fucking yacht, bro. The fucking thing.
I don't know if he got stuck
I thought
or
they
it
were
was
saying-
Riley trying to turn around because Riley's so wide
Oh,
because of the long travel.
I thought they were saying that big dog was in two-wheel drive.
All I know is I went in and Brandon was like this, pushing me.
Always.
And then
How'd that go again?
fucking Jesus Christ. So I don't need a tow rope with him. He can just push.
Yeah.
So Andrew was behind him, and we started to get into some areas, and it, like at one point, it got off camber big time, and I went through it, and I made this sweeping left.
Yeah.
You were like way the fuck back there.
No, I was right there watching you guys go
Yeah.
around that.
So I got halfway into that turn, and I get through it, and all of a sudden, the fucking road disappeared.
It was just gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking rocks, trees. If I was on a dirt bike or we parked and hiked,
Someone put the rocks there.
who knows?
I just wondered if
I don't know.
if it looked like it was intentional.
Come to find out, I looked at the trail, and the trail showed it was on Onyx. It's now gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we spun around there, which was, funny.
Yeah, that's when we. Yeah.
Because, Brandon's backing up. Oh, am I going to hit something? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm like, just go. Fucking hit shit. You got a big ass spare tire hanging off the back of your truck. So we spun around, went back out to the main road.
Hit shit, dude. You're off-road. You're overland as fuck, bro.
Well,
Let's go. Run the shit.
He's got more mall crawler-ish features.
Dude, I learned a long time ago. After I put the skid plate on that fucking thing, I was running over every bush inside.
Well, yeah.
You know, I was like...
Well, then we went back to the road, and then we started putting the fucking, the pedal down and chasing some of those guys because Josh and Kenny took off first, and they're in the Rivian, so once you let off the gas, it just slows down. We got to that big flat top where we're out in the middle of nowhere, dude, and they're farming.
Yeah, it's wild.
It was a trip. Yeah. So I kind of radioed to everybody, meet there.
Wonder if that's China shit.
No, that was the Forest Service.
Their Forest Service is farming.
No, that was, well, come to find out, they're growing trees out there to replant.
There was that other thing they had going on the other side, too, on the camping side, on the way out to the, when you know, on the way out to the turnoff to get to the airport.
The dumpsters were?
Something's going on out there.
Yeah, they're doing
kind of operation.
I think they're trying to. Some of that is tree regrowth, and then they'll take them and replant them. Anyway, so I told everybody just get up on that flat because you can see the edge of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it was all cleared.
Just park right there.
Yeah.
So we all met there, and I was ripping down that road. That's when you realized the SD card was gone. Because you were trying to take pictures
picture
of my truck.
you.
So,
yeah.
Long story short, Brandon radios me, dude, I got to slow down. My kid's going to puke.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking I'm dying laughing. Because I'm like thinking in my head, I'm going, make him puke, make him puke, make him puke. I'm a fucking horrible.
Dude,
I know.
The abuser, bro.
Well, anyways.
It's that toxic masculinity, dude. We're gonna have to fucking pray. We're gonna have to pray that out of you.
No, it's Brandon.
Dude, we're gonna have to wake that out of you.
Yeah. So we all park, everybody's bullshitting, whatever. And fuck, we take off, go back, and then went back to camp and we went to the store. Went to the general store there.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were really happy to watch a bunch of Toyota guys come walking in.
Good trip, dude. Good trip.
The whole trip was
good trip.
Ounce of it was just
and then the night run was pretty cool too, but that was like, dude, how many trucks did we have? Because we were wider than the airport building.
Total count of trucks that came in
21?
No. I think it was 14.
Oh.
Let's think.
There were a couple really cool. Brandon made the walk along.
Yeah.
And then who else did one of those? Well, Brandon did the one at the airport. That was cool when we were all parked.
Well, then you made the video of us coming out.
Yep.
So it was me, Brandon, Andrew, Eric, Connor's brother, Aiden, Ben, Steven, Eric, the Rivian. That's 10.
Black Sand.
You.
Tim.
And Tim. So it's 13 trucks.
Yeah.
No, 12 trucks.
Yeah.
12 trucks.
You counted the bus?
Yeah, that's Eric. He's got the...
There was the silver Tundra too.
Oh, yeah. No, that's Aiden. That's Connor's brother.
Aiden, that's right.
Yeah, we had 12 trucks at camp.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was shit. There was tons of people.
Yeah.
But it was...
we were wider than the
airport.
Hangar. Yeah.
Or the hangar was, yeah. But it was...
no horses.
Well...
How much time we got, dude? We've been going for another hour again already.
Really?
Yeah. Time's flying, dude.
Damn. Well, we're telling stories.
I know, dude. It's great.
So, Saturday night, we ran Ben and everybody back down, did the walk around, but the horses weren't there.
No horses.
At all.
Nope.
So, I'm telling you, dude, this right here, it was a trip.
Yep.
I mean, it was just to feel like I felt it again when I pulled in. It's just
that's how Joshua Tree feels. Not Joshua Tree, but the Old Dale.
Old Dale Mining District.
Dale, yeah, it's that kind of vibe.
So when we went up to that house, or what is that? The shack with the California. We took the group picture of our truck.
Yeah.
That was cool to see.
And you've seen that one in pictures before, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've said to myself, I want to go there one day. Well, I got to go there.
Yeah.
That was like this. I saw this and I wanted to go there.
Yeah.
My son still has not been and wants to go.
Yeah.
So that's going to be another.
Mr.
We're going to have to do a trip.
Yeah,
and he works for. He's in this industry. He's a jet mechanic.
So we could see. And that's the thing about being local, because when we were in Cali, I used to live in Palm Springs, and so Joshua Tree is right there.
Right.
So I've run those trails excuse me. I've run a lot of those trails solo.
Right.
You know, on a fucking day trip on a Saturday.
What about our Sunday trip?
I'm just saying.
We took off the opposite way.
Yeah.
And went to the
the tower.
Grandview Lookout.
Yes.
You know,
that was really cool.
Yeah, Josh and Kenny had found that, and I'm like, cool, you're leading.
Yep.
And we went down that gnarly trail, and
But we should do like a Cinders and then there trip. Can we loop that? I wonder if we could dirt that.
you can. You can.
Dirt that.
Let me look.
We
here.
might have to jump on a road for a mile or two and then go across
So-
and then go over to, because isn't that don't the AZ Forerunner Outsiders kind of go run that the west side of
There's Cinder Hill.
yeah.
Okay. They went out and came back. That's the airport right there. Where'd it go? Shit. It's Coyote Butte. Maybe you can't. Or maybe.
I'm
Oh,
just-
no. Sorry.
Sunset.
So they did. There's the airport, right?
Who's they?
This is that bucket list Arizona
Oh,
trip,
oh.
Trail Recon.
Yeah.
So he came up. God damn it. He came up from Flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's the Cinders. They hit the Cinders, came out, went this route, all the way up to the airport, and then went, and that's all by dirt.
Yeah.
And then went up to the North Rim
Yeah.
to camp there last night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it
So
can
you
be
can't
done.
Oh, see, we could do that on a Saturday Cinders, Sunday church at the fucking airport, and then come home
Well,
Monday morning.
Yeah. Even if we had just go do it and pre-run it.
Yeah.
See.
I mean, you probably go up Friday and camp at Cinders, and then do double crater and Cinders and exit Cinders and get to the airport same day.
Saturday afternoon, late afternoon.
Yeah, and then camp at the
Because
airport.
rolling in at sundown is really cool.
Yeah,
That's where we did that last time.
yeah.
But the
It'll be freezing ass cold, dude, and we'll be snow wheeling all the way there.
I think some of those clothes. I'll have to look at it. I sleep in the truck, dude. If I'm by myself.
Well, me and the nephew did it. That was one of the first trips I did in the 4-wheel drive.
that's right.
And
You
we
went
were
up to the-
26 fucking degrees, and we were eating s'mores and having a good old time.
What spectrum were you on?
S'more spectrum.
Yeah.
Do you know what the s'mores are? That was the s'mores, dude. The fucking mushrooms.
Oh.
Mushrooms, dude. S'mores.
Okay.
S'mores.
Oh.
S'mores. We were tracking bogeys, dude, across the sky, dude. That's pretty badass.
Did you see that one? No.
Yeah.
That's a firefly.
Yeah. No, but it was 26 degrees, dude. That's for us Westerners, West Siders. That's cold as fuck.
Well, we went up there and camped with Southwest Yotas,
You know?
and my son went with his Tacoma. Mm-hmm. He slept in the bed of his truck, and it was, I want to say it got down to 11.
Bro.
Middle of the night, I got up to go to the bathroom, and I hear this, Psst, Dad. I go, what? He's all, my phone froze. Can you start my truck? He took his Easy up and put it over the bed and dropped it down, and he still froze all night. But anyways, yeah, so let's get back to that. So Sunday, we took off, did that trail. Sunday night, we had dinner and a movie.
Yeah, that was great. And it was fucking Top Gun Maverick.
Yep.
That was great.
Ben brought the
I
old...
got that I got that because I pulled the truck up.
Yeah, you were
I
like...
pulled the truck
You're
around.
like, I'm not sitting there. I'm going to sit in my truck and have the driving
Fucking
experience.
A,
So
dude,
you
it
pulled
was-
up in front of my truck.
It was great. It was great.
But yeah, Ben had the old... I
don't think
old Tesla Starlink.
Yep. And the funny thing is you know that clip that everybody posts on fucking socials.
Oh, where they're all coming
through
around?
the canyon. I got that video from me sitting in the truck, like I did.
Oh, so you see your dash and the
yeah,
windshield?
and
That's cool.
yeah.
That was a good trip.
Yeah.
Or that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Brandon fell asleep next to me.
Did he?
Yeah. So you left. So the movie got over and you were like, I'm Jason, I'm out. Like you went and parked and went to bed. We were still out there screwing around. Yeah, you were
maybe.
you were done.
Yeah.
So I want to back it up because there's been other videos. So that was the camping trip was awesome. Everybody had a
well the other one.
So we get to camp Friday morning.
We should see if we could do it again right now.
No, not that part. You and the fucking birds.
Oh, the helicopters.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
explain to everybody that one.
Oh, well, right where the camp is the Tucson little. Oh, well, it's the other Grand Canyon
Tucson.
Airport, right?
Yeah.
Because the other Grand Canyon Airport's kind of right there
Yeah,
too.
it's the actual Grand Canyon Airport
and,
now.
And they do all the helicopter tours. The Grand Canyon helicopter tours fly out of the.
So you got Maverick helicopters, which does them out of Vegas, and I think the other one's like Papillion, which had the big white birds. So
Well, anyway, right where we're at, the trees, the
canopy opens.
There's an open canopy because we got our camp spots right there. It's cleared, and so I think it was that first day. It's
Yeah.
probably after I came back
that's when
from.
the fucking pilot flipped me off.
Yeah,
That's what started
So
it.
the pilots were flying right over the opening in our canopy, and I mean they're fucking 100 foot off the deck right there,
Right.
A couple 100 feet off the deck. So I wanted to get a video of it. So every time the helicopter would take off, someone would be like, "Jason," and I would fucking try to get my phone out of my pocket and run and put it on video and run out to the
Well,
middle of the opening so that
The first two flew over were right over the middle.
Right.
And you're like, I want to videotape
I got to
that.
get a video of that.
So the second one, the pilot gave me the finger.
Yeah.
Because he could see us.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
probably pissed because it's Labor Day weekend and we're camping and he's working.
Fuck that guy.
Well, it's $1,000 a person or some shit like that.
Yeah, you're making bank, dude.
So-
Calm down.
This fool,
He's probably like for him. It's probably like driving to work every day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he's full of,
well, he hasn't crashed, so he's good.
Yeah.
So Friday later afternoon, after you got back from your solo run, we're still dicking
Yeah.
around.
Well,
and you're
but for the rest of the weekend,
every fucking opportunity we're at camp. Jason! To the point where this fool dropped his coffee
yeah, spilled my whole.
and takes off. And the rest of the time, camp's here and they come up and they're flying. And all of a sudden, they're like, nope,
Over there.
we're going this way.
Over there.
We're going that way.
Over there. Over there. Over there. Over
We
there,
had one
over
that
there.
did come straight over camp
Ish.
and you were doing something else.
Ish.
You got a horn
It's
going
not
off.
ours. Mine doesn't do a horn, I don't think. Or I guess they all do. If it was ours, it'd be way
It's
louder.
not mine. Yeah, I just heard it in the background. I was like, oh. So now we got the Huna brakes the last time, and now we got horns honking.
Fucking sketchy fucking
So,
people.
whatever.
around the fucking place.
So yeah, that became kind of the inside joke with Jason the whole time. Is
Yeah.
you hear a bird firing up, we'd wait, and I said, Jason,
Stupid pilots wouldn't fly over.
we had elk come into camp. We had elk
They
come in
wouldn't do
camp.
exactly what I wanted.
No,
them to
they
do.
wouldn't. And I'm sure right after we left, they were like right over camp.
Yeah.
So it was cool. But we had elk in camp Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Like it was cool. So Monday we got up, went to McDonald's, used their bathrooms.
Spent $36 for 2 cheeseburgers.
That was Saturday night's dinner.
Jeez
I didn't want to cook.
I know.
Brandon spent 70.
Yeah, but Ben's wife made the dude. I
Yeah.
ate so much food.
Well,
I ate so much food because I went over to the kids and I got a burger, and then
I made you steak.
there was steak, and then there was the pasta,
Chicken pasta.
Oh,
Yeah. Jason ate like a 400-pound fat kid
oh yeah, dude.
to the point where you were like, you weren't stopping.
I think that's why I pulled the truck up to watch the movie because I was just
You're
like,
so full.
yeah, I wasn't gonna sit in the camp chair, bro. I was just like,
No,
I'm
you
gonna
were,
lounge.
you were,
I was ready for a nap.
yeah. Well, there's,
But that movie is fucking.
oh yeah.
So my buddy Nate, I was like, "Do you see the Maverick movie?" He goes, "Oh, fuck Tom Cruise."
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, really, dude?" And he goes, "Yeah, fuck that guy, fucking Scientologist."
Well,
But it's funny. He's like, "I'll watch the original because it's the original, but fuck Tom Cruise." And I was like, "You know what, bro? It's that bad. Like, you won't watch." I was like, "Because Maverick's a fantastic movie."
oh, it was very
like,
well done.
Like I was like, they nailed it. They nailed
Oh,
it,
yeah,
right? And he's like, "Oh, I can't." And I was like, "That's too bad." Shout out Nate. What's up, Nate?
well, Nate, go watch it.
Maybe.
Just if you want, just get a stick figure of the old Tom Cruise, and every time he's on there, just put it in front.
Nah, Nate's
Okay.
dope, dude.
You want me to ruin it for Nate? What if he
Nate's
was
a-
into Scientology in '85 when he made Top Gun?
It's not that he just doesn't like Tom Cruise, and I understand.
I don't like him either, but I'll watch the movie.
Yeah, well, you're a little bit more open than Nate.
Well,
dude, 'cause
yeah.
I'm trying to think of
I'm gonna
I
get a
wouldn't-
message from Nate on Instagram. Fuck you
who I wouldn't watch.
and Tom Cruise.
Like my mom hates fucking Will Ferrell. She hates it.
I love him. The
Yeah, I
curly-headed
know.
fuck.
But that's weird, right?
Right.
I was trying to think if there's, I don't, Like, I don't think I was a big Tom Cruise fan until some of the later stuff. Like, I didn't do the whole Mission Impossible
That
thing.
I have
and
no
like,
desire to watch.
But it was a little bit later in the last like 10 years. He kind of started to do like some sci-fi stuff. And I was like, these are kind of fun, dude.
Yeah.
He did a couple of really cool.
No desire.
Yeah.
Maverick, yes.
Well, and that's the thing. It's just, there's no, it's Maverick.
After Days of Thunder, I care less.
Oh, that's right. Days of Thunder was another really good one
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, it was
the man on the
1990.
move. See, and I will say that if you hear me on the radio, rubbing is racing.
Yeah.
And old man said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy Hogue.
I love, like, one of my another line is that it was after the crash, right?
Right.
After the crash, and Cole goes to see the old man, and they're out in a barn, and they're looking at the race car,
Right.
And he starts telling them about Buddy, the last driver, his buddy who's up against the, tacked on. I don't know. He's telling them the story, right?
Right.
He's talking about the car, and he goes, let's head on over to the house. We'll call up the women. He said, we'll break out the moonshine, start telling lies, and calling up the women.
Yep.
But no talk about racing. Race your ass.
Yeah, and they took off running.
Race your ass.
My favorite part is when he was running and he goes, I need to pit. And he goes, oh, we're busy. He goes, what? And he goes, eating ice cream.
Yeah. But then he says it, and then he says that later too. When it's, I guess we ought to go over to Victory Lane, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Race
Should
your
we
ass.
walk over there? Race your ass.
Yeah. It was a good movie.
No, yeah. Classic. The Man on the Moon.
I was a young kid at PIR when they were actually filming that.
When they take the rental cars and they're fucking
Yes.
and then they're besties right after that.
Rowdy Burns.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one way to
You can
solve
go
this.
to the doc. You can go to the doctor and fix it, or we can fix it right here. Remember that part?
Yeah.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Fucking classic movie, dude.
So, yeah, then we left Monday, went to Williams.
Did we just become best friends again?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Well, then the way home.
yeah, well, so Monday, everybody's kind of going, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing this. Like Zach went and ran. Oh, I just lost an earphone.
Did you really?
Nope, there.
Oh, it could be the connection down below. Follow it down there where it links up right there. Yeah, you're good.
Hello. There we go.
There we go.
It was a little loose.
Yeah.
So, like Zach was like, I'm going to hit I-40 to 89A and go back because he's out in Waddell.
Yeah.
Who else left early? Oh, you were talking about zipping down 17. I was going to go that way, and then we're like, no, let's go do. The original intention was Grand Canyon's. Do that on the way home. We'll do Williams to Jerome, back
Yes.
road dirt.
Yes.
And everybody's like, well, with traffic and doing this, and Ben was like, he wanted to go to Haunted Hamburger. His wife wanted to. We were going to there was a good amount of us. We ended up finally after your truck started making noise.
Well, it's been
While we were
doing
getting
it's
gas.
been doing that fucking noise forever, and it's making it's just gotten.
Well, that other noise, wasn't it your skid plate was hitting the drive shaft? Remember that noise when you were at Maverick? We were getting gas, and then you went to accelerate, and you went up and down the road, up and down the road, up
Yeah,
and
but
down the road.
that's a part of that noise that started on the New River Trail when we.
Oh,
went.
okay.
The click, 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 click. It's just more of that. It's just work. It's just
It's something.
I don't know about it.
Anyways, so at that last minute, you're like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
So we made that drive through Williams, drove all the way out, stopped again, got more pictures, and then hit the dirt. And once we hit the dirt, it says on Onyx, it'll take fucking 7 hours to do it. Well, yeah, if you're in a Ford, what was that, Ford Escape we passed?
Yeah.
So we blazed from there to Jerome, and then everybody kind of met up, and looking at time, I was like, we got to get home. So
Back way.
So I said, let's go the back way through Jerome, up over 89,
Prescott.
down into Prescott Valley. Not Prescott, Prescott Valley. We turned, hit Fane Road, and came home Highway 69.
Yeah, good times.
So running that dirt, of course, Hemorrhoid was behind me, and I just started pulling away from him.
Hemorrhoid.
Brandon.
We just got to put someone in between.
Well, Steven finally jumped in between us, and Steven's trying to hang with me, and Brandon again backed way off because the dust just started getting
Yeah.
thick. But it was, we stopped at that bridge right there, and Ben's like, we're all hungry. Well, all right, let's go. So we'll have to go back around that and get some pictures there, go screw around in the river.
Isn't there another old bridge out here somewhere Or is that like? I feel like there's another old.
There
bridge.
is. There's one down there outside of Gila Bend, which is on that Agua Caliente loop that we did. There's
Okay.
the old Gillespie Dam Bridge is what that is. And it's pretty famous. Like there's done Harley Davidson's done pictures there and
Yeah.
Ford, and it's cool because you can see both ends of the road.
Yeah, I think.
So you can park in the middle, get pictures, and if somebody's coming, you got enough time to get in your truck and move.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go venture out there. That's a
Yeah.
cool area to camp. That's definitely a wintertime camp.
I'd like to go do. There's another Harquahala. You can drive from the 10
I've done
to
that.
the 8.
The that's part of the trail that we were on.
Harquahala, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some old mines and stuff out there.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of shit out there.
Yeah.
The other one I know that Zach wants to do is Kofa, which is off the 95 and the 10. So the 95 runs from Quartzsite to Yuma, and the Army Proving Grounds are out there. But there's an area, the Kofa Wildlife Refuge is out there.
So, we should try to, because there's another, I wonder if that's all part of the Eisenhower thing, because there's another trail, I think you can kind of go from Parker, from the river,
Yeah.
through the desert into Desert Center, which is just above the 10, and there's a whole, Army something out there. I think Eisenhower went out there and set up an army. That's why there are tanks and stuff at Scirocco Summit where we met JV.
Okay.
There's an old tank because out in the desert out there, I never went out there like by myself or cut 2-wheel drive. I wasn't gonna go fucking out into the
Toolies.
yeah, dude. Anyway,
There's a lot of shit, man. We just need to kind of figure it out and go.
Yeah, so much.
But got to make sure.
But anyway, so now you're having feelings about places, dude.
Yeah,
See?
dude. It's
See?
it's wearing off.
God shot, bro.
Hey, somebody up there.
God shot, bro.
I know. But again, we have these conversations. I mean, you called me that one day and you're like, bro, when you made that comment about the and tism, what spectrum are you on? You know, I mean, there's a lot of private conversations that we have that are, it might be 3-4 weeks, month or two down the road, it might just go pink and hit you and go, holy shit. But such is life, you know? But that's pretty much a wrap up on that.
Good trip.
It was a fucking blast.
Dude, we need another one.
Yeah.
More history shit, dude. I love all that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of it out here in the Old West.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot down south too. You got Tombstone, Bisbee. What's that? Sierra Vista.
Dude, Bisbee's badass, dude.
So what obviously you've been there. What do you like about it?
So, well, first of all, the history of the place, right? So the downtown area is
Old West.
It's very much like Jerome. It has a Jerome feeling.
Okay.
And Jerome.
Is Bisbee a mining town?
Yes, and there's a huge pit, mining pit, right? That they dug into the ground, and you can see the layer, layers, right? It's huge. One of the biggest mining pits, I'm pretty sure, in the world. It's not the biggest, but it's one of those.
Right.
It's fucking huge. And so there's Bisbee, the town of Bisbee, and then there's another offshoot of Bisbee a couple miles down. It's actually named like another, and it's another, like we went and had breakfast at this little spot, and it's on the other side of the pit.
Oh, really?
And you go into Bisbee where the town is, and it's a little old West town like Jerome, right? And it has this like main street with all the old buildings and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's a mine tour. And so you go get on the mining car train, and they take you into the mine on the train, right?
That's
and you
crazy.
You stop at a spot, and you get off the train car, and you go down into walk down some stairs and into one of the pits, and they have these like dummies that are
supposedly looking like workers.
looking like the workers in the fucking cavity, and they explain what they called the cavities and the shafts.
Crazy.
And then you go get in the car, and they take you further into the mine. They have to open the door and close the door, and you go down to another spot. Right, and then you jump on the car and you straddle the car like riding at.
So like you're at the railroad park.
Yep. I think that's how it was. Maybe you were on the side. Anyway, and when we went, we got this old timer named Benny. I think his name was, right.
Knew all the history,
and he worked in the fucking thing.
Oh shit!
Back in the '60s or whatever, and he was part of the team that would go and blast new holes. So they were the blasting team, and he said if you volunteered to do the blasting team, you made more money.
Right.
And he's like, after a year or whatever, dude, I can't. He said something crazy. We made $40,000 in a month, and you're thinking $40,000 back then,
Right.
Dude, bank. He came home with a brand new Corvette and a brand new house on the
Right.
fucking hill. And,
Oh, yeah.
and he said he worked mine all the way up to the, yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, dude. And you can anyway. Like Benny, dude, I was like so blessed that we got this dude to be our
Your
because
guide.
it was so fun. He says, "So this right here is where this is what the copper is," and they had these
Right.
stones, and he goes, "And this right here, and this is leverite right there." And you guys know what leverite is right there? He goes, "That ain't shit, lever right there."
Oh, I just got that.
Yeah, leverite.
But isn't it crazy when you see copper come out and it's
Yeah.
not copper?
Yeah.
So the mine down in Casa Grande,
Oh, that was wild because when we got to Jerome and you told me that they started blasting again. And I remember because the last time I was there with
Yeah, Freeport McMoran has gone up that whole side of the
because
mountain.
the last time I was there just a couple months ago with the
Right.
daughter, and they still had the steps and they were all gone. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, they're mining big time right now up there.
Shit, here we go.
So-
you know what they're doing? They need all that copper for the microchips, bro.
Well, probably.
Bro.
But there's a mine in Casa Grande that was in a movie, if you've ever seen Three Kings
Yeah.
with George Clooney.
That's
that was
where
filmed
they
in
filmed
Casa
that.
Grande.
Yeah.
So this mine had been shut down for 10, 15 years, and one of the drilling companies is out of Idaho.
Great movie, by the way.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Really?
100%.
With George Clooney and Ice Cube and Mark
100%.
and Mark?
Never seen it.
Oh, dude, it's a super fun movie.
So-
super fun.
Well, so this drilling company, I see them getting coffee, right? So I'm leaving a business card on their window.
Yeah.
They're going to blow a tire. They're going to need something. Well, finally they come in. They're killer guys. They're based out of Idaho. They actually do a lot of gold mining in Alaska. And you're under the gun during the summer. You got to drill and go.
baby drill.
So talking with them, this other company reopened that mine. The cone, which is what they call the hole, is called
Yeah.
a cone, is filled with water. So they're out exploring around it. So like I'll be driving to work and there's drill rigs sitting right at the highway.
Yeah.
They're pulling copper.
Yeah.
There is a huge copper vein that goes underneath.
Yeah.
So there's a hotel about 6-7 miles out of town called Francisco Grande. Well, that's where the San Francisco Giants used to do spring training.
Oh,
So there's a copper vein that runs from that cone to there.
is long vein of
Yes.
copper. Is very long.
But I was talking to one of
Is
them.
great thing about America is very much natural resources.
Yeah.
Too bad the second best country in the world. This is because you don't know how to build nuclear submarine.
Jesus.
And Kalashnikov is best weapon ever made.
We're back in America.
No, we stay.
Your Mother Russia.
Second best country in the world is
You
great.
guys make good vodka too.
Vodka is the best. Da.
Anyways,
Would you like some vodka?
no,
Have
I
some.
don't want any. I'm
Have
good.
some. It's cheap American Kettle One vodka, but I don't drink. It's for guest.
Oh. Okay.
It's for guest.
All right. No. Anyways, I've seen some of the core samples.
Just remember Sputnik. Never forget it. After we launch Sputnik and we put monkey in America, go fake moon landing.
Jeez.
He's
Where are we
red
at time-wise here?
Oh, let's see. 33 minutes. 33. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. 33 minutes. So, on some crazy shit. Oh, it's going to be 33. Ready? 5. Ball. There it is. 33. So in the movie, you want to know some tinfoil. You got your tinfoil hats?
Sure.
Break them out. So, in Maverick, when they're in the Tomcat, right, and they're chasing the fucking fifth gen fucking fighter through the remember? So they go in the Tomcat, right,
Yeah.
and then they're in the dogfight with the fucking brand new
Yeah.
fifth gen fighter, and he does the maneuver, right, the old school maneuver, and he pulls
Yeah.
him behind him, and he's shooting, and he's running out of ammo, and they're showing the ammo
Right.
counter, right. Well, he gets down to that last click, and it goes 33.
Right.
And that's fucking Mason fucking devil worshiping bullshit, bro. It stops
Oh.
at 33. That's the Masonic number. 33 is
Okay.
that's all the G and the cross and the Mason shit and
Okay.
all the the conspiracy stuff.
Right.
It's right there. That's hiding in plain sight.
So
type
why
of
would
shit.
that be there?
They put it on purpose, 33, because letting everybody know that we're Freemasons, that we're, the Knights Templar and
Oh, okay.
you know about the Knights Templar and all that shit?
No.
Oh, well,
That's another podcast.
Yeah, dude, we'll get there, dude. I'll take you down some, dude. Here, so I gotta. All right, here. I should ask you the question first.
Okay.
You know, is like, do you want to see behind the veil? Do you want to see the veil? Because if you want to see behind the veil, once you look behind the veil, you can't look back. You know what I'm saying? Once it clicks and you see it, and you go, no shit. Oh,
Really?
I mean, there's nothing you could do, right? It's like, but once you
Right.
see it, and you go, are you fucking serious? You go, yep. And you see it, and you go, okay.
There's my rule is there's shit that happens for a reason.
Yeah, but I just meant like the shit like that. Like they put the 33 in the Top Gun movie.
Well, no, and
it's right, like words, right? So
Right.
word. We talked about the sound penetrates
Right.
anything, right? And,
Same thing.
right. Why do they call it spelling?
I don't know.
How you spell the word? Like it's hiding in plain sight.
Right.
You spell because they're spells. You're casting spells. Your word is a spell, and it's literally in the definition of how we use the word spelling. That's how you spell. It's a spelling bee, right?
Right.
And I'll go one step further. It's the word of God. God spoke the fucking world into existence. The
Okay.
Big Bang.
I see
the
it.
word.
Yeah.
It's the sound. The sound is what penetrates into the walls. It's the word.
Right.
You speak the
The
word of God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all science shit, dude. It's all quantum fucking shit, right? But the word, it's the sound, the vibration.
Right.
It's the sound of the thing. So that's like it's a gift where we use our language and think about how important the words are. One word, a definition, right? Like when we
Right.
talk about our country, right? This is a republic. It's a constitutional republic. In no way, shape, or form is it a democracy.
Correct.
But every time you hear these politicians, they all say, our democracy is at risk, our democracy on both sides. That's how you know they're on the same team.
Well.
Because they both say democracy.
Right.
And
they
as
don't
soon as,
say the republic or the.
as soon as someone starts to say constitutional republic, people start getting weird.
Well,
right?
Just remember, left wing, right wing,
Yeah.
same bird.
But I'm just saying, so 33, when you see 33 in the movie like that,
Right.
then you know that's the that's the secret agenda. That's their
agendas.
yeah. They have to tell you what they're doing. That's how they do. It's all
It's smoke and mirrors.
yeah.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get rounded into the politics shit.
Well, but that's the thing. So for me anymore, like it's so for me, when the veil goes up and you realize that's all bullshit. It's all a fucking story.
Yeah.
It's all they're
Made
putting
up.
they're casting spells on you, dude.
Well, and that's the thing. Like this country is
We cast spells on each other when we talk.
right.
But
the difference is this, and I'm not going to get on a soapbox on it. But
do it.
No,
do it.
the country is not what it was when we were growing up.
No.
Okay, your daughter is going to live in a different country than when we. What they want is a socialistic country.
Oh yeah.
They want to tell you
It's
this
even-
is what you're going to do. It's even deeper than that.
Oh yeah, dude.
But it's just touching on that realm to not piss anybody off that's watching this. But fuck them.
Oh yeah.
Every motherfucker in Washington is a lying piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you're red, purple, pink, whatever. You all can suck a dick.
Yeah, there may be a handful of decent human beings.
Even those guys can be turned, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying
So-
there may be a handful.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's the people that are every day on the front lines, out and about, us as community.
Bro, the rabbit holes that are fucking right now, dude.
Right.
It is out of control.
Yeah.
It's so
I got
wild,
into one
dude.
the other night I had to get out of. I was like, fuck, it was 1 a.m.
It's so
But-
wild. Dude.
Look, at the end of the day, there's just shit in this world, and you got to have people's backs.
Yep.
This whole thing that happened to Charlie Kirk, I didn't follow it heavily. I've heard stuff. For what happened to happen the way it happened is bullshit. The way that certain people are handling it is bullshit.
Yep.
He had a family.
Yep.
It'd be the same if you were shot and killed.
You want to go narrow?
No, but I'm just saying is he's a person.
Oh, yeah, regardless.
At the end of the day, he's a fucking person that lost his life speaking what the fuck he wanted to say.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents on it,
Well,
and I feel for his family.
Well,
Okay.
the real agenda right now, and they've been pushing this one for a while now, is, well, the next thing to go is the First Amendment, and we're probably we're like hanging on to it by a fucking thin thread right now.
Well, you and me,
Right?
and us regular people, the only ones that'd be able to do anything.
Yeah.
But trust me, dude, it could be a whole other podcast. And, I've watched some of that Sean Ryan ever since you've been talking about him.
So you know what I'm saying?
I have my thoughts that I'll explain to you off camera.
Yeah.
But what happened is I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're a Democrat, Republican.
It don't matter.
A guy lost his life. He had kids. He had a family. He doesn't come home for dinner.
It's fucking wild. Dude.
That could have been you or me. It could have been any of the listeners. I mean, it's just one of those things.
I know what team I'm on, though. See, it made everything clear to me. I know what team I'm going with.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. Big time, dude. Team fucking Jesus Christ.
Well.
Have you seen that guy serving Mike? Christ, Jesus Christ.
Yes, I have seen him.
The sword, the shield, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that dude. Yeah. Here. I'll do some evangelizing just real quick and for everyone, right?
Right.
And I'll do this in an intellectual way because it's kind of how I got there before I really started to have like experiences, right?
Right.
But in an intellectual way. It's like, let's say it's all true or it's not, whatever. Like, right. Like, let's say you believe in a higher power. Well, I know which team I'm going to choose. If I'm going to pick one of the fucking teams, right? There's the fucking Muslims and then there's the Buddhists in there. I already know which team I'm choosing because I have taken a look at all of them, right? I'm going with Jesus. He's the only motherfucker that died and got resurrected and came back to fucking life, died on the cross for everybody, right? And some people think that that's weak. But it's like we all know the dude that jumps on the grenade and saves the whole team. That's the dude who's the bravest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you think your savior's going to come and take down no, that's a fucking human emotion. But
right.
To sacrifice yourself, right? So he goes through this whole ordeal and then he gets resurrected and then he goes to God and says, I'm going to fucking make a house for my people. I'll be back to save all of you. All you got to do is follow me. Right? I'm fucking A. None of you other motherfuckers are. You guys aren't resurrecting and you guys aren't going to put down the Satan. You guys are doing the nefarious shit. I don't know if I'm fucking rolling with G. I know which team I'm backing.
Well, and that's, yeah.
That's just me. And that's an intellectual, like, let me take a look at all this shit. You know what, dude? Hey.
Well, the data and the facts and what you've seen. And yeah, I know. You've been in some rabbit holes.
You know what I mean?
Well,
that's the part about you is that you're a part of that story because
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
people
saying.
come into your lives for reasons.
Yeah.
It's but again, it was a simple meeting that's turned into this awesome friendship.
Yeah.
I consider you a brother.
Exactly.
And Ben and Zach and Brandon and
fuck those guys.
But you know what I mean? It's we've got a solid core group.
Yeah.
And it's just like yesterday.
I know.
Ben FaceTimes me and you're at the shop.
It bums me out because JV and and Lance they'd be right here.
Oh, I know.
And you guys know.
Well, it's like JV and I. We became friends. And,
Yeah.
We talked through Instagram, and there's a core group.
Yeah.
And I'm acquaintances with a shit ton of people. Certain people know certain things about me. It's just like last weekend, my son got married. It was,
congrats.
Yeah. Thanks.
Dad of the year. Oh, you didn't.
No, it's in the truck, but
is that nicotine, dude?
This? Yeah, it is.
Some. Wipe your fucking gay juices off of there.
Whatever. Yep. No, my son got married and, they're in Jamaica right now.
Dude, want to know how I know you're gay?
It's great, bro.
Fucking Fruit Loops.
Yeah, the kids went to Jamaica for their honeymoon.
Yeah. Sucking on some fruits over here.
Well, you are. They've got his wife's got probably the primo sativa there in Jamaica. So I ended up with the grand dog, and I'm good with that. Turbine loves coming to the shop and hanging
Fucking
out.
turbo diesel.
Oh yeah,
That was really cool. That where was he? Was he at the?
the camp trip.
No. He came the other day with the kid. Where was that? Where were we? The kid was there.
Oh, at the Taco Tuesday.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
And,
knew exactly where to go to get his
came-
ass scratched.
He came right over to me, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I love that, dude.
Yeah, he's
I should have brought Zoe, dude. Fuck.
well. I didn't know that, Ryan was like, it was a last minute thing. I was talking to him on the way. I said, hey,
I should have brought Zoe
Tuesday.
anyway.
Well,
I
yeah,
just should
it's
have brought Zoe.
temperatures out. It wasn't too terribly hot, but Turbine literally is that fucking dog, dude. You can ask Brandon. That dog comes in my shop. I can have a shit day. I see him and I'm like, whoop, dog's here.
What's up, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He knows every morning I get up and he jumps up and he's ready to roll. Like he knows, like, okay, Grandpa's going to go get ready for work. Like I'll grab the leash and he's at my feet. Let's go. He jumps in the truck, goes to the shop. He's off his leash the whole time, doesn't take off. He saved Brandon's life.
Did he?
Yeah.
What?
So when Brandon had that heart issue,
Oh.
he stuck to him
Yeah.
all day long, dude.
Yeah.
Like freaking out. And even when I was taking Brandon to the hospital, he was in the truck in the back seat
Thanks,
with his
Chris.
with his head up against Brandon, like leaning on him.
Yeah.
The fucking dog's smart.
Yeah.
No, it's a trip. Like he was a rescue.
They be knowing the evil lurks.
Yeah. Well, no, my son and his now wife, they went and picked him up. Like he showed up on a website. My son's like, "Fuck, I want him."
Yeah.
Because we had labs. He had labs growing up.
I keep looking at
So-
my watch.
no, you're fine.
He had labs 11 minutes.
Yeah, we had
11,
labs.
11.
We had 11. And you got to make a wish.
Oh, I did 33. Praise
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
11. Praise Jesus.
So
Praise God.
we had labs. We had all sorts of shit when he was growing up.
Yeah.
So he calls me. He's like, "Dad, I got a dog." I'm like, "Cool." He's like, "Yeah, he's 2. Badass dog, right?" So I go meet him, and fuck, dude, I'm like, "Okay, yep, that's your dog."
Yeah.
That dog is now turned more to my dog.
Yeah. That's right.
They go out of town. It's, "Hey, Dad, can you take the dog?"
Of course.
Yeah.
You know
Which
what?
I'm fine with.
Son, I'm going to keep the dog. The dog's staying with me. That's it, dude.
No,
That's the
it's
dog's
all right.
staying.
It's just like
They're young and they're traveling.
Well,
they just got married. They're going to be trying
he
to make
works
a
for
baby.
the airlines, dude. Like travel. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah,
it,
yeah,
but
yeah,
Turbine goes with him everywhere. Like you've seen him. We let him out on the trail. He'll run ahead of us.
Yeah.
If we stop, he stops, looks. If he doesn't see us, he walks back.
Yeah.
He's a good dog. But it's for me, we always had labs, and right at the start of my divorce, I had a fucking badass chocolate lab that if I could have taken her with,
I never
I would have. But
I don't think I ever really knew a lab other than, meeting
Right.
one at a dog park.
well, but my ex-wife had her for as long as she could, and then she gave him away behind my back, and last I knew she was in Carefree.
squirrel.
So anyways,
Fucking family
I know.
dynamics.
I know. But it was just, so when Ryan got it, I was like, that's fucking cool. And Brandon sees it. Brandon knows, like, the dog's coming.
Oh, yeah.
He's,
So he dropped the dog off the shop a lot? Or
well, no, like when Ryan came down, lifted the Bronco.
Oh, yeah,
Turbine
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
Ryan, I'm going in Grandpa's office.
Yeah.
So he came and hung out, and then but he's never on his leash with me. Like he sticks to me like a security guard.
Yeah.
While we were camping, that little bastard jumped in our air mattress with us, but he sits at the feet and he lays down in between us. He doesn't move. He very rarely, I've heard him bark twice
Yeah.
since I've had him, the different times. Typically, but he knows, like he senses things. He's very smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, so
Cool dog.
I got him until next Thursday.
Oh, you have him now.
Yeah, he's back at the house. I dropped him off on the way up.
They're on a honeymoon.
Yep, they went to Jamaica, man.
Oh, Jamaica.
I said, no snooba, though. Do you remember that from Along Came Polly?
No.
So Along Came Polly, Ben Stiller gets married, right? And they go to this island, and there's this French dude that's going to take him scuba diving. So Ben Stiller's tummy doesn't feel well because he wants to go make the hotel room look good. So he tells his wife, you go. So they go snuba, and he comes back to get her, and he's got a bottle of champagne and 2 champagne glasses, and he sticks his head over the boat, and he's just plowing her.
Oh, the scuba guy.
Snuba. Oh, you want Snuba?
Oh, fuck.
So the kids didn't really know what I was talking about. It's an older movie,
Yeah.
I just dated myself even more.
Yeah,
but
you did, you old fucking bastard.
whatever.
I am Groot.
Yes.
But it works though, dude. The trees.
Yep.
It's funny on the AI, that AI thing, it
Right.
wouldn't let me do Groot. And then I said, well, like a large tree driving it. And it fucking made that image I sent you with
Right?
the large tree. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's funny.
Yeah.
I tried to get that license plate.
Well, I should fucking, since it's Alex, I should be having the Groot pictures.
No.
Yeah.
Got to get,
I
let's
am
see.
Groot.
Just, yeah, you'll add to it.
Yeah.
Just make it your logo.
That song I found the other day was hilarious.
That
huh?
was, dude, I don't even know.
Yeah. I just typed in Sequoia and I was like, what's this? I'm a Sequoia tree.
I am going to say,
I was like, what the fuck?
I am going to say the post you made, though, yesterday, minus Brandon's truck.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
His
Just
wife
the
caught
SD
it.
card?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, totally.
You like that? I'm like, did you
Totally.
forget the SD card?
Yeah, and then today I was like, let me go find that fucking picture.
Right.
And I hadn't even put it through the Lightroom. Like I must.
Oh, you haven't edited it?
Yeah, it
Nothing?
must have just been because I was doing a bunch of edits on a lot of the pictures before I sent them out or whatever, and minor edits. But
Right.
I just must have stopped on Brandon and been like, I'll come back later.
Yeah, well.
And then I had him on my phone anyway.
Well, I appreciate you taking all the pictures. That was Jason's.
The ones I did get.
So you're no, we went back Sunday morning and
I know,
got more.
got all the pictures.
So Jason's the podcast guy, all around good dude, and the camera guy. Dog's dreaming.
Oh, she is totally.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Fucking chasing squirrels.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
media guy makes the freaking reels. Yeah, you're just kind of jack of all trade.
Yeah. I was just thinking, there's going to probably be, there'll be some demand for some authenticity with all this AI bullshit.
Right.
I was saying the other day, I was like, fuck that, dude. These will always be my edits. I ain't going to use no AI, even if it takes me twice the amount of time.
No.
Fuck it.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, but we've added AI to our diagnostics tool
Oh, yeah.
at the shop.
I'm not saying it's not useful. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to content,
Look,
I feel like.
Exactly.
I don't know, dude.
Like some of these guys like take pictures, right? And they hit the AI button for something behind it. I don't. I just post the picture or I blow it up to the whole screen. Of course, now they got this, what is it, 1580 and 800 or something like it's this little square. I saw one last night that the guy's like, oh, I'm doing the new trend. And instead of it being this way, it was this way. And it was like fucking paper thin, right? And you could just barely see movement in the background. He goes, is this the new trend? Am I in the right direction? I fucking loved it.
What is it again?
There's some new trend where people are taking their videos and you I think it's
Shrink it in or something.
you shrink it. So if you're looking at your phone, you shrink it this way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen that. So
They
it's
call
really,
it like 1500
that.
times 800.
I saw that.
I don't know. I'm old.
Me too, dude.
If I don't give a fuck, it'll be full screen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start carrying an iPad for my phone. Be all hello.
Yeah.
That way I can see what I'm doing.
We're old, bro.
Well, whatever. At least we like to wheel.
We might be old, but we're fucking sturdy.
Yeah, and we don't take shit from anybody.
Fuck all that bullshit.
I'll go talk shit to somebody.
I'll talk shit to somebody.
Just go fuck up your
Let's
neighbor.
go fucking. Whoa. Jeez Louise. Take
Sorry.
it easy. Love that neighbor, Alec.
Oh, not that guy.
That's a tough one. So I was thinking about that. No, we got it. I want to make sure. Oh shit, 4 minutes.
Oh,
404. 402. 4 minutes. Anyway, another time. We'll talk off. Let's wrap it.
no, I appreciate you having me back.
Yeah,
and
dude.
This was, you'll have the pictures in there, but this
Yeah,
was, if you haven't gone, go check it out.
Yep.
If you want to know how to get there, good fucking luck.
You'll find it.
Hopefully.
Take your time. Treat the place nice.
Yes, please.
Pick
It
up your
is.
trash.
It's so clean. I know there's a rancher that was using that back pen. That's why there's the new gate and stuff. But
Maybe those were his horses.
those were wild horses, dude. Where the hell did they go?
It was the Wright brothers, dude. Amelia Earhart and fucking Charles who?
Limburg.
That fucking guy. Yeah, good times.
People might think you guys are fucking stupid. Well, you had to be there. You had to, in the moment.
Hey,
Shit happens for
I'll tell you
reasons.
what. I'll tell you what. I'll be stupid in the wonderment and amazingness of the mystery of the fucking universe and God and whatever you
It's
want. You know what I
crazy.
mean? The magical things that can
Yeah.
happen. I'm open to it. You know what? Again, I choose it to be a magical fucking moment. That's what I
Well,
choose. That's
yeah,
exactly what
but-
happened.
So let's say we go back and there's nothing.
If you're so narrow-minded that you can't believe that that's what happened, then that's
you gotta
your
think
choice.
here.
Yeah,
Not
dude.
here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
So
100%, dude.
right on.
You'll see the pictures.
Oh yeah.
And you'll be like, you know, there'll be tears. People will be like tears.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now.
Amelia Earhart came in her horse spirit.
Yeah, you need to post those pictures, dude. They're badass pictures that you got, especially because the San Francisco peaks are behind them.
So good.
So, well, enjoy your gifts. Glad you got some new hats.
Yeah, cool, brother.
So keep Groot here.
Yeah, I am Groot.
He can hang out.
Yep. He's part of the pod with the Lorax and the dinos.
Yep, in Zimbabwe and.
Whoa. Let me get one more.
So what is that? That's on the speaker.
I gotta take you out. Oh, we got a couple minutes. I'll pull it over. I got this in Jerome.
See,
It's the Alien.
here we go, Jerome.
This is some sci-fi shit. So it's the Alien, right?
Is that made out of fucking nuts and bolts?
And spark plugs and little, yeah,
Holy shit,
yeah,
dude! It weighs a ton.
yeah. Got it in Jerome. There's a little shop in Jerome that does like the kaleidoscope things, and in the back there's an artist who does he does like
So you got a valve spring. Looks like off
Yep.
of probably a small block Chevy.
So he had like superheroes too, you know, like
Right.
Captain America, and so this is the Alien, and it's the dog Alien from Alien 3, I believe.
Huh? It's fine. I saw it sitting there. I was like, "What in the
Yeah.
fuck is that?"
Yeah,
I like that.
Alien. The Alien movies are like my favorite.
Really?
Well, I grew up watching Aliens, which is the second movie.
Right.
1 minute. 1 minute left on that camera right there.
We'll see if it dies.
It's gonna die.
Whatever.
All right. Well, here, fuck it. We'll just call it.